Hey, Tea Party family, ready for a story that reads like a Hollywood thriller but is very real? Today, we dive deep into the jaw-dropping moment. Will Smith stepped into a courtroom and dropped bombshell after bombshell about none other than Diddy, the mogul who's built an empire we all thought we knew. This is no ordinary celebrity feud. It's a tale of power, manipulation, and silence stretching back decades. If you thought the Fresh Prince was just a fun-loving star, think again. Today, you'll see the man behind the fame, vulnerable, raw, and breaking the silence that's held Hollywood captive for years. And yes, viewer discretion is advised. Some of this is heavy stuff. So grab your tea, get comfy, and let's get into it. Imagine the courtroom tension. Reporters snapping photos, lawyers strategizing, and all eyes on Sean Diddy Combs' trial, a case bubbling under the surface, but already filled with scandalous whispers. No one expected Will Smith to show up, much less to testify. The silence when he walked in was deafening. No flashy entourage, no scripted statement, just Will, a man stepping into the storm. Will Smith's public image has been one of charm, success, and charisma. But behind the scenes, he's faced rumors, betrayals, and pressures few know about. Diddy, aka Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, or simply the king of hip-hop business, has long been a titan in music and entertainment, known for throwing legendary parties and shaping careers. But this trial peels back the glamorous curtain to something darker. Did you know that Diddy's infamous parties were once the must-attend events in LA? Celebrities lined up to get inside. But as Will's testimony revealed, some parties came with a price no one bargained for. This courtroom drama parallels other recent Hollywood reckonings like the Britney Spears conservatorship saga and the rise of the Me Too movement, all pointing to power abuses hidden in plain sight. Will recounts receiving an invitation to what was supposed to be a chill birthday bash for Diddy, but it quickly turned into a nightmare. Phones confiscated, ostensibly for privacy, but really to control what info got out. A mansion filled with mirrors and strange hypnotic music, almost like a set from a psychological thriller. People performing shocking acts, some too young to be there, and worst of all, being trapped in a place where he was watched constantly. Hollywood is notorious for secretive parties and networking events where the real deals happen behind closed doors. But Will's testimony shines a light on how some gatherings may have crossed the line into exploitation, control. Remember when rumors swirled around Cassie and Meek Mill and their mysterious connections to Diddy? Will hinted that these weren't isolated stories but part of a bigger pattern of silence and fear. It's like Will stepped into a maze where every turn had eyes watching, every smile hid a warning. This wasn't just a party, it was a trap dressed as a celebration. Will reveals the fallout after the party's sudden career setbacks, cut off friendships, and a flood of rumors aimed at breaking him down. It wasn't about physical threats, but a sophisticated psychological siege. Roles vanished, calls stopped, and gossip blogs spun tales like Will's unstable, or Will's hiding something. Invitations to Diddy events turned into tests, say no, and projects disappear. Say yes, and you're in the family. This is a classic gatekeeping technique controlling who rises and who falls by subtle pressure and fear, not just overt threats. Hollywood's power brokers have long been whispered about as having iron fists cloaked in velvet gloves. Think about the reports of how Harvey Weinstein controlled actresses' careers, or how Netflix execs allegedly sidelined talent who spoke out Will's story. Adds another layer to the narrative of power and silence in entertainment. It's like Will was stuck in a twisted game of follow the leader, but every wrong move meant losing the board. And spoiler alert, no one wins in that game. One of the most chilling parts? The secret audio tapes. Will heard himself laughing, drunk or drugged, on tape a version of himself he barely recognized. Diddy's voice on the tape, saying, "That's how we break them in," showed a calculated plan of humiliation and control. These tapes were played behind closed doors in court, no press, no jury, just Will, lawyers, and the judge. Imagine hearing a distorted version of yourself weaponized against you. Hollywood insiders often talk about being recorded as a means of blackmail or control. This isn't just paranoia, it's an open secret in the industry. Recently, leaked tapes and deepfake videos have rocked social media, showing how technology is increasingly weaponized. Will's testimony fits right into these growing concerns about privacy and consent. Will's testimony didn't just shock the courtroom, it shook Hollywood's foundations. Brand deals dropped within 24 hours. Studios hit pause on promotions. The internet exploded with support and outrage. Millions praised Will for breaking the silence, especially male survivors of abuse, who rarely get heard. The post he shared, a simple black and white photo, became a beacon of hope. Executives scrambled, PR teams rushed, and rumors of more tapes coming to light set off alarms. This isn't just one man's story, it's a reckoning for an entire system. Remember how Kevin Hart suddenly went radio silent? Insiders now speculate it's connected to these revelations, and the web of influence will expose. Will's testimony is part of a larger cultural shift. The era of silence in Hollywood is ending. More voices are stepping forward, demanding accountability. Power is being questioned like never before, from music moguls to streaming giants. This echoes the impact of movements like Time's Up and the ongoing fight for transparency in entertainment, business, and beyond. Will's courage reminds us, silence protects the powerful, but truth, even if late, can hit like thunder. So, Tea Party fam, what's your take? Is this the beginning of a Hollywood overhaul, or just another scandal swept under the rug? Drop your thoughts, theories, and reactions below. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss the freshest, hottest celeb tea. We're here to serve the truth with a twist of drama and a dash of sass. Because at the Celeb Tea Party, the tea's always piping hot and the truth always comes first. Stay tuned, stay sassy, and I'll see you in the next video.